The MAMDANI Act was just introduced in the House. It was introduced by Mike Lawler, and he'll explain what it does.
Well, today I introduced legislation, the MAMDANI Act, to require the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, and the USDA to conduct a study about the impacts of government-run and taxpayer-funded grocery stores.
I would predict that a study resulting from the MAMDANI Act would find that city-owned grocery stores have very little impact on farmers or supply chains or privately run grocery stores, and this is for a few reasons. One, a city-owned grocery store exists within a market economy, so the farmers and suppliers are still selling at market rates. And a small grocery store is just another customer buying at a pretty small scale. Big grocery chains, on the other hand, can leverage their size against distributors, which is why a Walmart or a Kroger get better deals from wholesalers than smaller stores. In fact, the National Grocers Association reports that smaller stores can end up paying up to 53% higher than what their larger competitors are selling the product for at retail. I mean, Kroger and Walmart have thousands of giant stores, so it's hard to imagine that even a few municipally owned grocery stores that each may be a tenth the size of a Walmart could possibly have a serious impact on wholesalers or farmers. Okay, so two, in his press release, he mentions food prices and consumer access. So here, it's important to note that the reason for city-owned grocery stores is usually to address food deserts. Because in towns of less than 2,500 people, it can be really tough to run grocery stores because the profit margin, as they will all point out, is very thin. And big chains do well because they benefit from economies of scale. But there is no point in your town opening a grocery store if the food is unaffordable. So costs are kept as low as possible by subsidizing the store and running it as a public utility, like sanitation or water. And for the reasons I already explained, it might still not have the lowest prices, but it should still be affordable. That is part of the point. But in a food desert, the Walmart or whatever is closest might be a 15-minute drive away or more, obviously making it especially difficult for elderly people or anyone who can't drive. So opening up a place close by should only increase access. Again, access is the point.